Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all for class 8 subject science. So today we are going to start a new topic, that is stars and the solar system. Here Paheli and Bujo visited their grandparents' village during the summer break. Okay, two kids, they visited their grandparents' house. After dinner they went to the roof of the house. It was clear, cloudless night. They were surprised to see a large number of bright stars in the sky. They had never seen such a beautiful scene in their city. Now even you can see the stars in the night. Only at the night you can just stand and stare in the sky. What are the things you can observe there? Just have a look. Okay, even here these kids are observing the sky, not in the city but in the village, their grandparent village. What they saw there? What they saw, that is, it was so different. Village sky was so different from the night sky in the big cities. Why? Because here in the cities we have bright lights, okay, and smoke and dust and all. We have so many lights now, so we are not able to see the sky properly. But in the villages there will be no bright lights and there will be no smoke and dust. So the sky was clear and they were amazed to see that. The sky in the big city is rarely clear. Means here it will be full of dust and bright lights. So we are not able to see the sky in the city properly. They also identified some objects seen in the night sky and told stories associated with them. Means grandparent is saying the story for those two kids. Night sky watching can be fascinating experience at a place where there are no bright lights and the atmosphere is clear. Look at the sky on a dark, clear night. What can you see? You see the entire sky dotted with countless stars. Some bright and some not so bright. Okay, observe them carefully. Do all of them appear to twinkle? No. Few will twinkle and few will not twinkle there. Okay, the objects which do not twinkle are planets. The objects which twinkle are the stars. What they are? They are the stars. The moon is the brightest object in the night sky. We have seen the moon, right? Moon is the brightest and it will look bigger for us. The stars and the planets, the moon and many other objects in the sky are called celestial objects. What they are called? Celestial objects. The sky means whatever is present on the sky. What is present? The stars, the planets, the moon, asteroids, all things which is present on the sky is known as celestial objects. What it is known as? Celestial objects. The study of celestial objects are associated phenomena is called astronomy. What it is known as? Astronomy. Okay, the study of celestial objects and associated phenomena. Whatever is related to the sky, the study of that is known as astronomy. In ancient India, our ancestors performed methodical observation of the sky. Based on the sky only, they used to discuss which month is there, whether it is afternoon or night, and the calendar was prepared based on the sky. Okay, how they did now and what was the thing they made it. For example, now you observe the moon continuously for several nights. Okay, for several nights you just observe the night. What can you see? Preferably from one full moon to the next. So you have seen the moon, changing of the moon. Make a sketch of the moon every night in your notebook and note the day from the day of the full moon, and also note every day the path of the sky, that is east to west, in which the moon is seen. What you have to do? You have to have a look for one full month, that is the full moon day till the next full moon day. What can you see there? Is there a change in the shape of the moon every day? Yes. Are there days when the shape of the moon appears to be perfectly round? Yes, even the days are there where the moon will be round. In few things it will be small. Are there the days when the moon cannot be seen at all, even if the sky is clear? Yes, even the moon cannot see for 1 or 2 days there. The day on which the whole disk of the moon is visible is known as full moon day. You can see here, this is the full moon which can be seen. This is what is the shape of the moon here? The shape of the moon is circle, right? It is in a sphere shape. You can see here, it is a full sphere. But what happens? We can see half, quarter and all. Why it is? What happens there? Therefore, every night the size of the bright part of the moon appears to become thinner and thinner. On the 5th day, the moon is not visible. This day is known as the new moon day. Okay, the 5th day, there is no moon. Here you can see there is no moon. It is known as new moon day. Okay, the next day only a small portion can be seen. Okay, small portion of the moon appears in the sky. This is known as the crescent moon. What it is known as? The crescent moon. Then again the moon grows larger. As you can see here in the figure, how it is been growing larger. On the 15th day, once again we get a full view of the moon. So this will be our 15th day. You can see how the moon is being growing from here. This will be our 15th day. The various shape of the moon, shape of the bright part of the moon, okay, as seen during the month are called phases of moon. What it is known as? Phases of moon. The various shape of the bright part of the moon as seen during a month are called phases of the moon. This you can see now, these are known as the phases of moon. Phases of the moon play an important role in our social life. Almost all festivals in India are celebrated according to the phases of moon. Okay, so what it depends here? Almost every festival they see the moon and they will celebrate. For example, Diwali. Diwali is celebrated on the new moon day. Buddha Purnima and Guru Nanak birthday are celebrated on full moon day. Even Mahashivratri is celebrated on 13th night of waning moon. Eid al-Fitr is observed on the day following the sight of the crescent moon. All these festivals are basically depend on the phases of the moon. The time period between one full moon to the next full moon is slightly longer than 29 days. In many calendars, this period is called a month. So, the moon from where it starts and come back to the same position. So how many days it takes? It takes 29 days. So these 29 days or the 30 days is known as a month. So many religious calendars are depending on this the moon. Okay. Let us try to understand why phases of the moon occur. Okay. You have studied in chapter 16 that moon does not produce its own light. Here the moon does not produce its own light. It is a non-luminous where it will not give its own. But you can ask, ma'am, but the light we can see on the moon road. Yes, but actually the moon will not produce its own light. It reflects the light of the sun. Okay, the sun and the other star. The sun and the other stars do. The sun and the stars have their own light. They are luminous. But the moon is a non-luminous object which does not have light of its own. It reflects the sun and it shines. Okay. Now, for that we can do one small activity. Take a big ball or a picture. Paint half of it white and half black. Okay. As you can see here in the picture, the ball is painted half black and half white. Go out into the playground with two of your friends. Draw a circle of radius about 2 meters on the ground. Divide the circle into 8 equal parts. Okay, as you can see here, you make a circle and divide it into 8 equal parts. This dot shows the 8 equal parts. Okay. Stand at the center of the circle. Ask a friend to hold the ball at different points of the circle. Ask her to keep the white portion of the ball always towards the sun. If you are performing this activity in the morning, then the white portion of the ball should be kept always the east. If the activity is being performed in the afternoon, then the white portion of the ball should be kept towards the west. In each case, the line dividing the white and the black portion is kept vertical. Standing at the center of the circle, observe the visible white portion of the ball, while your friend stands at the points on the circle marked earlier. Draw the shape of the white portion as you see it. Compare your drawing with the different faces of the moon as shown. Now here what you have to do, there are 8 points. No, you are standing in center and your friend will be standing at each point and she has to catch the ball in such a way. If it is in the morning, it should be from the west side, and if it is in the afternoon, it should be the eastwards. Okay, then what happens, you can just take a note and start seeing the ball. Okay, start observing the ball, how much you can see the white portion. As you are seeing, make a note in your notebook. Then compare to the day, that is the moon, what you have seen in the sky. Okay, the size of the illuminated part of the moon visible from the earth increases each day after the new moon day. After the full moon day, the sunlight part of the moon visible from the earth decreases in size every day. Okay, so this is nothing but the moon completes one rotation on its axis as it completes one revolution around the earth. So here you can see how it is been. You can see here, this is a new moon day and it starts and it's come again here. Here this is the full moon day and this is our earth. How it's been rotating, that is revolution of it is moving on its own axis. Okay, the moon is moving on its own axis. As it moves, it reflects the sun. Which part of the sun it reflects, it gives only that much part we can see from the earth. The remaining part we are not able to see, as you saw in the ball. Whichever it is in front, only that much part can be seen. The back part you are not able to see. That is how it is been revolving here. Okay, that is nothing but the revolution. If it goes one full, then it is known as one revolution. From this new moon to the full moon, again to the new moon is known as revolution.